Robin, it was your idea to interview all these, do all these interviews all candid and shit. So what do you have to say?
Oh, dude, I just thought, there's a million interviews of us on TV, and us being badasses or doing TV kind of shit. I thought it'd be cool if we just sat around and we talked, and people who check out the DVD can see a little bit of us just hanging out, you know?
I get the feeling that you seem to be at home in front of a camera. Why do you think that is?
Well, I am at home in front of a camera. It's becoming painfully obvious to me that you're not at home behind it. Sounds totally like you read that question, Kev. But hey, that's cool. I don't know, man. Since the time I was a kid, I was totally, I was always that show-off kid. I was always that kid who wanted lots of attention. I was that kid who wanted to make all my neighbors laugh and my parents laugh. And I remember very specifically the first time in like grade 5 or 6 when I started cracking a few jokes and everybody laughed and started getting up and acting up and everybody watched me thinking that was what I was here for, you know? I don't know. It's just, that's how I am. And I like it.
Well, we always have to listen to your story in the van on tour about how you listened to A Boy Named Sue by Johnny Cash. So do you want to explain how that song made you what you are today?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't think that song made me what I am today. Between learning to drink alcohol shortly after I learned to do Taekwondo and traveling around with you fucks, that probably made me more what I am today. But definitely when I was a kid, that song for some reason did something to me. And it was one of the first songs that I got up and I put on the stereo and I sort of sung along, half lip-synced and danced around while my parents and the neighbors and whoever else watched and applauded. So it was definitely one of the first ones. And I don't know if it's a coincidence or not. It was about some dude whose dad named him Sue, and then he had to go out as a little warrior and prove that he wasn't a little girly man. It seems a little close to home. I don't know.
What do you think you'd be doing if you weren't playing music today?
Your mom? Nah, man, that's, I don't know.
No, you're not her type.
No, that's true. I don't know, man. I can't imagine anything else. When I was a little kid, I wanted to be a rock star. Like, I wanted to go out and entertain tons of people and play music in front of people and be an entertainer. I mean, I don't know. I want to be an entertainer. Rock music means a lot to me, and it's what I'm all about. I would probably be fairly happy being some kind of actor or some kind of court jester or something, but, I don't know. There's not much else out there for me.
Well, we decided to name the DVD We Came, as opposed to Chris's suggestion of We Came, We Saw, My Nuts Hurt. And we just wanted to know, how did we pick that one over the other?
That was something we would joke about in the van all the time as we would drive out of to the next town after playing, Saskatoon or Regina or whatever. Well, we came, we saw, we came. And although that mostly happened just for Chris, and these days Brent is free to roam with the rock and roll pussy, as it were. But I don't know. It's more of it's a concept. It's a concept of going out as his rock band, traveling across the country, rolling into the next place, conquering the sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and leaving for the next town. And it's funny as fuck. Let's face it. Maybe you buy the record, didn't it? Or the DVD or whatever the fuck you're listening to or watching.
So over the last year, we've released 3 videos, all with great results. How do you think that's helped us to get to where we are right now?
Well, there's no doubt we're pretty fuckers. Just look at us. So if you're going to go out and try to convince people that this is a band that they should be interested in, the easiest way to do it is because we look different, right? We want people to listen to our music and see our rock shows and stuff, but a video is an obvious thing that can catch somebody's attention and then they hear what our song's about. The fact that Much Music or MTV or, Ask TV or whoever the hell's going to play our videos helps us. It's just another step in what we do. I mean, nobody would play your video just because you made a great video unless you were a band that people gave a shit about. And that's what this band is. Whatever we've done or however we've done it or whatever made the people interested in our band, the fact that we have many thousands of fans who honestly like what we do is what takes us where we're going to go. It's what makes video stations not have a choice but to play our video, because people bombard them with emails and phone calls and stuff. And it's what makes radio stations play our music, because they don't have a choice, you know? So really, I don't know if the videos have helped us get someplace, but our fans and the fact that people are nuts for what we do, and we appreciate them and they appreciate us, and we have a role in each other's lives, it's our fans that have gotten us to this step. You know, we're going to go play Europe, and we're going to conquer other little countries on the planet. And I'd have to assume it's mainly going to be all these rock fans that dig what we have to, you know, to offer that are going to take us there.
Has anybody ever told you that they actually masturbate to your video?
Yeah. I think there's been it's a weird thing. You love the fact that kids come up and are really excited by your band and love, you know, your record. Or, oh, I love your poster. Oh my God, you're so hot. And yeah, during that, definitely, there's been the odd girl, and I think even some of you boys that have mentioned that. Yeah, it's weird.
So considering Europe is used to bands that come over and glam rock bands that wear eyeliner and goatees, do you think that Europe is ready for Planet Fame and Around the Block?
I think it's pretty simple. If you do something that matters to people, you know it really quickly. And we knew it really quickly when we put this band together and when this record came out that it mattered to people. And I don't think people are too different in Spain or Italy or Germany or whatever. This is a fucking great rock and roll band. We have a great record. Our next record is coming together. And we put on a show like nobody else. And when you see our band, you know it. And I don't think people are that different that they can't see that. We've never given the slightest fuck what kind of music is cool and current in the world. We've never given the slightest fuck what people think of the way we act or the way we look or what we do or how current we are. It couldn't fucking matter any less. We do what we do, we're fucking good at it, and people like it. And that's going to translate anywhere.
Okay, we'll eliminate the cock from this. So besides your cock, what is your greatest attribute?
Besides my cock, well, I feel good about the fact that, and I think, you know, we set bad examples in some ways, and I know this. We sit around and we pound booze at all ages shows, and we swear and we talk about ass fucking in front of little kids sometimes, or in front of, like, you know, 30-year-old Christian women who are frightened by the size of the armadillos in her trousers. But the one thing about myself that I know is good, and I know it translates into all of us, is that I'm an individual who knows what I want, and I go and I do it, and I don't hold anything back, and every morning I wake up, I'm excited to do what we do, and I'm driven to do what we do, and I know that what we do is important, and I know that people will give a shit, and that it's that drive that I think is honestly the thing that I like the most about myself. I wake up every day knowing that we have something good, and we're gonna fucking bring it to you, and if your mouth ain't open, we'll ram it in your mouth.
So the rest of us, we get to sign wrists and tits. What do you get to sign?
Sign a lot of Corona bottles. I don't know what it is. Well, usually the cute lead singer gets to sign like the puckered starfish. I haven't signed that many yet, but they're coming.
Do you smoke pot?
You know, I wish I could smoke pot. Kai and Starboy smoke a lot of pot. I think pot's a really good thing. You know, I don't know if our band are pot activists, but honestly, I think a little bit of pot is good for a lot of people. And I think one of my sort of biggest disappointments about my lack of talent, or, you know, there's certain things you're just not good at in the world, and I'm just not a good pot smoker, and it really hurts, man. It really does. I'm a good drinker. I'm a good rocker. I fuck really good. But I'm not really good at smoking pot. But I've tried, you know. I'm going to keep trying.
You find that most people that meet you are intimidated by you, or can't believe how nice of a guy you are?
Well, I think there's, it's weird. All of the different Robin Blacks, Robin fucking Black, the guy who's just sworn at some girl in the front row, and Robin Black, the nice guy who likes, who wants to thank everybody for coming and genuinely is touched by, how much people react to our band, and the Robin Black, the driven business asshole and stuff. Those are all the same guy, but I guess people see different ones. I mean, I think I'm more surprised when people go, wow, I thought you'd be an asshole. Because in my mind, I'm not an asshole, but, I guess I realize that because of my opinions and how opinionated I am and how driven I am and how pushy I am, that sometimes I come off like an asshole. Even in the concert on this DVD, I was looking at it thinking, am I that much of an asshole? But I know that I'm not, so I don't know. I guess it's all part of it. Everybody goes through that in some way.
And last, what would you like to say to your fans?
Man, it's, you start a rock band, or you start doing whatever it is you're going to do, and then all of a sudden one day, these people you don't know, and you don't know how they heard about you, or heard your record, or whatever it is, start to really love it, and then, you read on the internet, they tell you that they live in Moncton, and they felt all alone until they heard your record, and saw that there was somebody, like them, who was an individual going out and doing their thing. It's the most fucking amazing thing in the world. It's absolutely mind-blowing. It's also one of the biggest surprises. Like, I knew it'd be great when people screamed at a show, and as you got bigger and bigger and played to thousands and thousands of people, but I had no idea it would be as fucking cool as it is. And I don't know. All I would say to people is, don't let people tell you how to be, and don't let people tell you how to dress, and don't let people tell you what to do, and don't let people tell you what kind of music to like, and how you should live your life. And if anything, I hope that they see that we're that way, and that's a good thing. And most I just like to say thanks to people for fucking digging what we do. It's the greatest thing.